Hello guys and girls, welcome back to the next episode of Oxygen Not Included with me, Biffa. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been reading all of your comments over the weekend. I mentioned this in my City Skyline episode earlier. Weekends I do no work as much as possible, family stuff, and I've read all of your comments and I can't believe that in all of my workings out of stuff down here, I've missed the insulated pipes. I'm a complete idiot. Insulated gas pipe, insulated liquid pipe. Oh my goodness me, bed beyond reach. Whoa, what's going on here? Akari, what are you talking about bed beyond reach? Building broken. Liquid pipe received damage was contents froze. What? Oh yeah, all of these pipes are going. We're removing all of these liquid pipes here. I've removed as well. You're stressed. Yeah, go on, get on with it, get on with it. I've removed all the gas pipes. Well, I will do, that come up here. Let me show you with the gas pipes what I'm talking about. For those that don't know, I know there's not many of you. Most of you are telling me about insulated pipes. So let's have a look. We have here the liquid pipe, the gas pipe. Gas pipe and insulated gas pipe. Transport gas with minimal change in temperature. So with this gas that's coming through here, it's being pumped around in a circuit to cool it down through these thermal regulators. When it comes out of here, it's 3.4 degrees. It's going in at the moment at... And I'm reading the right temperature now, so if you notice, I can't point with my cursor because it's up here, but the contents of that pipe, gas pipe, contents 223.5 grams of oxygen at 24.3 degrees C. So that's the temperature of the oxygen in the pipe, or whatever gas is in the pipe. The temperature of the pipe is 33.1. So it comes through here. By the time it's gone through the cool down procedure, the contents of the gas pipe is oxygen at minus 3.2. So that's fine. It's minus 3.2, minus 3.4. Goes through our little setup here. It comes out. It's still minus 3.4. Goes along here. Minus 2.9, minus 3. You know, so it's not far off. Not far off. By the time it gets up here, let's have a look. Let's find where that gas pipe contents is. That's about to get spat out. Minus 2.6. So it's sort of lost a degree in that process there. What's interesting is this is being pumped out. Let's have a look. Oxygen at 24.4. No, that's fine. So we may not change that for now. But the liquid, of course, is coming down here. So let's keep these guys working. Contents of water at 15.5 degrees C. It starts a lot higher than that. We go up here. There we go. Water at 66.9, 67. Goes down here. By the time it turns the corner, it's minus 0.9. By the time it comes along here, minus 2.3, minus 3.6. So it's getting pretty cold along here. But then I notice these pipes here, it was warming up again, warming up again, warming up again. Then it gets up here and it gets very warm. So all of these pipes, we're back to liquid now, are insulated liquid pipes. I want to keep this temperature, when it gets along here at minus 3.6, I want to keep that as much as possible for it to get up here. So we're going to replace all of this with insulated liquid pipes. I don't think it's going to make a difference what they're made out of. So I've been making them out of whatever. So let's add those in, because this is to do with the abyssalite, to do with heat transfer. It probably would make a little bit of a difference, but I think just having insulated pipes is like the main thing. So hypothermia, stress, no, you're okay. So we're going to add, you probably can't reach those ones, can you? Let's add in, somebody sneeze? Did I hear a sneeze then? Let's add in a sandstone ladder so they can get up there to do that stuff. And then we're going to carry on with our insulated liquid pipes. Let's speed people up. And then I'm probably going to have to give them a little bit of a break. Just checking I'm clicking on the right thing. Because people are getting stressed with all the work I'm giving them. So, oh, actually, no, cancel that. What am I talking about? The only reason I went round in that circle there is so things would cool down. It doesn't get any cooler going through here. We just need to get it to go up here. And then we'll be fine. So let's cancel that there. So let's go straight up here. And then this is all insulated pipe. I've got them to put it all in. So hopefully that's just going to help. It's not going to be letting off heat into this area as much, because it's going to be, by the time it gets up here, I'm hoping it's still going to be as near to zero as possible. The same as this gas. There we go. Let's get this gas here. Let's get rid of the build tool. Gas pipe contents. There we go. So this oxygen is going through at minus 3 degrees, which is exactly what we want. So it's coming out at the top, -3. All the heat's getting pushed over here. The hot's getting pumped out and going round. So over time, this is going to cool down. It's just going to take a while. What I've seen other people do is do things like this a lot smaller. We've gone for like the big section here. We'll just, you know, we'll just let these guys and girls get on with it. What have I got these set at the moment? Akari's on there. Jim UK's on there. That's good. Hopefully Sorrows is going to get onto one of these. Sorrow's Genocide is at 67%. Nails, what's your stress? Yes, we've got... Can't see Nails on the list. You've got 13% there. I need to up these a bit and just... Yeah. Sorry. Anybody above 50% at the minute, because we just need to get these guys... JVP, that's 60... What's this one? That's 10. That's going to go up to 50. Maybe 40. Let's have 40. There we go. And that one, 55. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully that'll keep... There we go, Sorrows has got on. We'll let them do that a bit. We'll let them do a bit more building. I'm not going to add anything more in until the stress is hopefully down. Somebody mentioned that they spotted a gas geyser somewhere around here. I think it was this that they spotted. This is a steam geyser, so that's not any good for me. Now, the other project I want to work on today, I'm just looking around just in case. That's a vacuum. I wonder what's in there causing that, whether it's just a vacuum and nothing else. I'm looking. No, we've got that one there. No, I think that's it. So the other project I want to work on today, if we can get that stuff going, I was scouring for natural gas geysers. I don't think you find them down below. Is I would like to pump out... Yeah, that's a steam geyser. I would like to pump out and remove the CO2 from the bottom of... Oh, yeah, I was digging across here to find something, wasn't I? Well, they'll maybe get round to that eventually. Get all the CO2 out of the bottom of my base and pump it off to somewhere else. Yeah, let's leave that. How much coal do we have? 2,000. That is going to go down. Oh, where did that hatch go? Oh, I need to notice where he goes so we can trap him somewhere and get all the coal going. That's in there, isn't it? A hatch. Yes. Okay. Well, he's around this area. We'll work on him later. So down here, we've got these two things here. Air scrubbers. Air scrubbers use power. In total, 240. Which is the same as a gas pump. So that's not going to really help us with that. They also take water. So they're taking water in and they're making polluted water. Now that could be good to get rid of that system because we are making a lot of polluted water and we don't necessarily want that. So what we could do is, this is our gas system at the moment, we have this pipe here which lets stuff go all the way out to the void, and the void is easily keeping up with whatever's pumped in there. We could run another pipe, another gas pipe. We could put this on a 7. That could run down here, down there. Let's have a look. I mean, it could come over there and straight down. In fact, that would probably be the easiest thing, to have a little... Let's have a look. A gas pipe bridge over here. Like that. That's the input and that's the output. There. And then gas pipe. Oh, I'm queuing up stuff for them to do. They're going to get so stressed. No, hang on. That didn't go right, did it? Let's try that again. Council. Thank you. Gas pipe bridge. That one on an 8. Yeah, intake. That's it. Yeah. And output. And then we'll have a gas pipe running up here. And just basically get rid of all the nasty gas that we don't want. If we go up there. Along there. Up there, and we can just attach to that there, or should we go round? Yeah, let's go round and go like that. We'll cancel that, 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 and that. There we go. And then we can attach to that. So let's run this. Like we're saying, we're going to work on this area down here, but for now. And then, let's see. There's so many doors here. What are the doors doing? We don't actually need this door, I don't think. And apparently our base is open again. Somebody was saying there's a plant that's stopping... Yeah, look, this is open here to come out into all this area down here. So we haven't really got an airtight base at the moment. So I'll tell you what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to just fix that. I want that closed there. I want this section closed up. This really isn't all needed, is it? Should we remove... We worked out where the floor was going to go. The floor is actually going to come across there, isn't it? This is the floor to remove. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to just come back to that. I want to just leave... If I do that, that'll just close that in. New duplicants are available. I'll come back to that. So, yeah, we can have a gas pump around here somewhere. And this could be where all of our CO2 goes. And we can just pump it away. But it's not a huge rush for that. Oh my goodness me, the amount of oxygen coming into here. Wow, why is that so high? And it's 1,800 and lots of oxygen. Whereas this over here has got hardly anything. Okay, we need to spread this around. There's so much in there. No wonder. Oh, it's like half of it's then going... Oh, we need a valve. Valves! We need valves for our rooms. I never put enough valves in. Liquid valve, oxygen gas valve. Okay, we'll disconnect that. And then we'll put a gas valve in here because that's just far too much oxygen. What's it doing over here? That's breathable. I don't think any more is actually getting into this room. So we really need another... We need to start spreading this oxygen out a bit more, don't we, to other places. How are they doing with the pipes? Pipes are still going. Awaiting igneous rock. Okay, that's fine. Stress is going down. Yeah, we put a gas valve there. Then, let's have a look. How shall I do this? Gas pipe. I'm wondering whether to have the gas valve before the two vents. That's probably worth doing. So if we have the gas valve there... Hang on a minute, I need to use my brain. I need to use my brain! Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. We'll have it go through the valve there. I'll then adjust the valve and it will go through here and it will split between that one and... I mean, it doesn't really matter where this one goes. That one there. Let's cancel that and cancel that. And we'll have a gas vent here. There we go. And whatever we set that at, it's going to split it between these two rooms. What is that there? Ladder, liquid pipe, gas pipe? It's not a liquid pipe, it's a gas pipe. Oh, we don't need that. Let's deconstruct that. There we go. So that all splits what's going into here. So more will then go up here. Basically, half of all our oxygen was going into this room. The other half was then going into these two here. That's why there wasn't so much oxygen up here. So yeah, let's get that sorted. Let's get using these valves. No, I'm not even looking at them. I'm rejecting them all. So if any of those are super good, it's tough. I haven't got time. I haven't got enough oxygen. That's what it is. So how are they doing? They built most of this. They've just got this bit here to do. How are they getting on down here? That's going okay. So I'll tell you what. Let's let them finish building all that stuff, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so we are out of coal. I want this guy to try and produce more coal for us. I'm gonna do my best to block him in. If somebody could come and just build that for us, that would be great. And then I'm going to put some storage in here and just fill it with sandstone or whatever. I don't really care. Oh, look at that. And he decides to disappear off somewhere else. He does produce coal. He like drops little bits of coal around. I want someone to build that for me. Go on, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Block him in so he can't leave. Thank you very much. What? No, seriously, what? So he can now jump through a floor. That's not very fair. Come on, game. I don't want him trapped in this bit. I want him up there. Come on, somebody come and deconstruct the tile. Then we're going to make the tile again once he gets up there. And he better not leave. That was just weird. Right. Let's get that in. What have we got actually here? Sedimentary rock. Yes, there we go. He's going to go down again, isn't he? Come on, let's time this. Wait for it. Oh, okay. I thought Robert or Roberta was going to come and do that. Here we go. Right. Anglio. Oh, he's doing that one. Okay. Don't eat that sedimentary rock hatch, because that's probably going to be used for making this. Right, this is going to store. What do we have the most of? Are you actually building it? No, you've delivered the stuff. Come on, Hatch. Come on, Hatch. Stay. There's stuff to eat. Who's going to do it? Anybody? Come on, somebody. It's like this again. No. Right, I want you to move to here. Wait, no. Move to here. Ah. Move to here. Do it. Do it now. Go, go. No, come back. Do the thing. You've given up when you've got other needs. Come on, quick. Okay, Anglio's... Right, it's done. He should not be able to get out of there now. No good. Right, okay. He's now in there. Oh, my goodness. Why is it so difficult? We have got loads of granite. He can have granite. This is going to be our #1 store. Raw mineral. Granite. 9. There we go. I want that put into there, and then we're going to empty it on the floor, and he's going to hopefully make a load of coal for us, because we are lacking in coal. We have no coal. Well, we have a tiny bit of coal, like, dotted around the place. But, yes, that was affecting our power. So, anyway, these guys have almost finished all of this. I've had to get them to do some coal digging and stuff. This is almost finished. I'll be back once they finish this pipes and things. Right, here they come. They're filling up the thing. Excellent. As soon as that's full, we're just going to empty it out. There we go. And that hatch is going to have a field day, and I'm hoping he's going to keep us going in coal. I don't know quite how much. How much is a hatch? Let's have a look. What does it tell us about the hatch? Fuel. I don't think it tells you how much he pops out. That's full up. Nearly full up. Anybody want to drop any more over here? That's 20,000, whatever it was we put in there. Here we go. Excellent. 19,500, 900, and here we go. This will be it. Quick sip of tea. 20,000. Excellent. Then we're going to turn that off. So we have 20,000 granite on the floor that this hatch can happily munch through, and then we can come and pick up the coal, which is good. So they'll get to that. Right, that's closed off. This still isn't closed off. We should have some doors going into here. Basically, yes, we need to just change a lot of this around. I keep saying that. There's so many things to do. Let's put a manual airlock in. There and there. Then we can put a tiles there and there. Then we can get rid of this. And then everything will be closed off then. That will be open to down here, which is open to all that, which is open to this. So that's still not closed off because of this ladder. In fact, we don't need that ladder coming down there anymore. So we'll probably just deconstruct that and then fill that in with a piece of wall as well. In fact, we're going to deconstruct that door. Let's deconstruct that. Let's fill that in. There we go. So temporary measure done. Everything closed off. Let's do that. Let's do that, that, and that. That can go. Deconstruct. And then we'll just put a 1 tile in there. Things are starting to look a bit more normal. Excellent. Now we can put a ladder back. For people to get up and down. Good. And there. Good. Good. Excellent. That's good. I've said that like 100 times. What's that that's breaking there? Electric wire. Oh, that's not good, is it? Good, good, not good. It's fine. Here we go. Look at all this oxygen coming up here. That's looking good. Is this still not finished? What priority is this on? We need this done. It is all on a 9. What are you waiting for? Wolframite. Oh, we've got wolframite. What's all this? Sedentary rock. Wolframite. Yeah, we're doing okay for that. 50 kilograms. We've got 500 kilograms. 50. Yeah, so they should get onto that soon. Ah, something else I've just realised. The only way for people to get down here at the minute is to go all the way down here, slush through all of that, and come up this way. I've sort of made this like an area they can't get to. Somehow, with my messing around with the doors and all the other stuff. Oh, that's not good, is it? I need to open this up and let people through. Whoops. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna open it up. let people get through. I really don't care. Go on, deconstruct it for me. And then I will get all this stuff sorted. Right, now they can get through. Good. Let's just stick another... Oh, they can get through. That's fine. So they can start finishing off all this building and easily get into the showers and stuff without slushing through here. I'm so sorry, my dupes. I didn't realise. Ah, the poor guys, the poor guys. Right, up here, we're going to get some millwood seeds going. Let's plant some of these in and see how these go. I'm hoping... These aren't so fussy with temperature and stuff. What does it say down here? 18 to 22. Yeah, that's fine. Air pressure 750. Yeah, that's fine. We may switch out a lot of these. These are going to get fertilised and they're going to get irrigated. So that's going to be good. Eventually, it'll probably get too cold in here. Although the heat at the top here, there's always going to be heat, isn't there? So... hang on a sec. Sleep wheat, council, uproot. Yeah, that's what I want. Uproot that for me. Millwood plant, millwood plant. So hopefully these aren't going to complain. Low air pressure. What? Okay, well, we'll look at that. There should be tons of air pressure. Although I am pumping it out over here. We can probably adjust the flow here a bit once that's all set up. We'll let them carry on with that. This guy's busy eating and popping out the coal for us, which is good. There he goes. He's doing it again. This is perfect. This is exactly what we want. Oh, he's got nowhere to bury himself now, is he? They've all dug up all the other spots. I'm just wondering whether we could help him with that. Just for now. Don't go out the door. If we build a tile... Yeah, they're not going to be able to reach it, are they? If I put a tile there... No, it's unreachable. Let's see what he does at night. I want to cancel that. Cancel that. Is he just going to still wander around? Yeah. It looks like it. Yeah, he'll just carry on working 24/7. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, tons of oxygen. Look, there's so much up here. That's going good. How's this going? Still awaiting stuff. We've still got wolframite. Okay, we have our flow control gas valve now set up in here. At the minute, we're just literally pumping out. Let's have a look. 1,000 grams, 1,000 grams. And that's splitting between here and there. I'm going to drop that down to, what should we say, 500? Let's drop it down to 400-ish. Yeah, 400. So that'll be 200 this side, 200 this side. And hopefully, let's press the right button. There we go. What have we got? 400 odd there. That's breathable, breathable. Yeah, so that means more is going to come up here, which is quite a lot. So there we go. So even though people are saying this area and that area is open, it's fine because oxygen's coming in at the top and it's pushing all the nasty gases down, which we're not worried about anyway. So, nope, sorry, nobody knew at the moment. Coal, we're keeping in a bit of coal. He's not the fastest guy ever. Who's suffocating? Well, don't stay down there. Okay, you seem to be stuck in a loop. What is going on with you? Move to here. Arkari, now come on now. If you're going to be stupid, you're going to die. Look, he should be going up there. Right, let's get him to dig out this block. Nope, he's not going to do anything. Akari, you've got no jobs. I'm trying to save your life here. Work with me. Right, you've got no jobs. Okay, there you go. What was it that was keeping him down there? I don't know. That was weird. You can have massage. What's that? Mop, harvest. Yeah, you can just have a few of the good jobs. There you go. Everybody's on build. All right. Hopefully, look, so I hope you're thankful for that. I saved your life. Right, we're almost done here. Let's have a look. Is the liquid in? The liquid is in, and then this is insulated. It's a different colour, which is interesting. So let's see what we've got going. Let's slow this down. Liquid's coming in at 68 degrees. Liquid pipe, water is 68. Is it not cooling it down at all now? Oh, come on. Content of water at 69. Water's at 71. Because of all the action that's been going on down here, is it just not very cold down here? Liquid pipe, water is still minus 10. Maybe it just needs to get going a bit to cool things down again. But before, the water was coming just along this bottom section, and it was getting down to like... Oh, why does that need repairing? I don't know. It was getting down to -3 quite happily, and now it isn't. But anyway, at least when it comes up here, this isn't going to be putting heat into the surrounding area. And from what people have told me, these don't mind if the water's hot. They mind if the air's hot, but they don't want hot water. Right, these are actually now working, look. So it's got a millwood. So waiting irrigation, well, it's going to get that. It says low air pressure, but that is being changed, which is good. This comes through here. I mean, this is set to max. 1,000 grams a second, which is the maximum it can go. Let's just see what's happening with the liquid valve here. Nothing. Oh, that's not being used for anything now, is it? So we could just remove that. Let's deconstruct that. Let's get rid of the liquid pipe there and there. We don't need those. There we go. Empty pipe. It's been irrigated, though. It still says awaiting irrigation. Let's just speed things up a bit. I mean, this has got the max amount of water coming through. 104 grand. There's nothing stopping how much water's coming down here. It's literally just whatever gets pumped out, isn't it? That goes into there. Hang on a sec. Where does this water come from? Up here. Along here. Up here. No. Oh, it's this valve. It comes straight from here. Yeah, it does come straight from there. So all of these should be... It says 7.1 kilograms of water. What is it pumping out of here? 120. Yeah, it's just this. Pump not in liquid. Oh, okay. It's doing that again. Oh, what? It's like stopped. Have they messed with the steam geysers as well? No way. What? They're like determined to break the game, aren't they? So nothing works anymore. Oh, here we go. It's letting out steam. The water's building up. Okay, let's see. Let's just slow this down so we can read what's going on. So 67, 280. Yeah, okay. That's like the maximum amount of water we're getting out of that. We need another steam geyser attached to this here. But these millwood are working. Look. I mean, that one says awaiting irrigation. Wrong irrigation. Yeah, they don't like nasty water. All they want is nice water. And let's have a look at the water we've got in here. Yeah, any of this nasty water that comes through, they're not going to like it. We could probably do with mopping some of that up, but eventually it will get pumped out. In fact, no, I tell you what. Let's speed things up again. We are going to mop that, and that, and get rid of all the nasty water in there. So I'm hoping it doesn't like hit this stuff up here and turn into nasty water. It shouldn't. Thank you. You mop that up for me. Let's dig that out as well. And that one there. Yeah, so this should be all just normal water. And then if we sweep up any nastiness in here. So that, and that, those and those. And then all of that should be okay. If we ever get polluted... Go on, quick, do it before it all fills up again. If we get polluted water in here again, it's going to mean that it's getting polluted by maybe the slime up here as the steam hits it or something. I don't know, but that should be okay. Anyway, we'll let those guys do that work in there. Yeah, these are working better. I'm going to change... What's the pressure over here? Yeah, I'm going to change all of these to as many millwood as I can. Because we know at least that's going to work. And what? Let's see how many we've got. Once these have been uprooted. What was that noise? Stop shouting. Right, so let's just take a step back and look at what we're doing here. Oxygen's fine. So we've got plenty of oxygen there, plenty of oxygen there. Things are working okay. Some carbon dioxide because people are walking in here and breathing, but it doesn't really matter. It's just the air pressure and the coldness in here. Temperature, we've worked on that. I'm not going to bother with any more of that today. So that's fine. Food's going okay. I've only got 2 of these. Oh, I've only got 1 of these, actually. Oh, is this water overflowing? Oh, man, it is. Let's just turn that off for now. I didn't realise that was overflowing. Whoops. Want that on the lowest setting possible when somebody gets along there. Oh, it's this. Wonder what it was. If we just set that to auto and set that to enable auto harvest, we'll grab that mealwood. So power-wise, we've got coal. We haven't got a huge amount. We've got none. That de-escalated quickly. This is still going. It's been pointed out to me these only really work for 1.3 of these. I've left 3 going because why not? It doesn't really make any difference. That's just basically working through, yeah, any extra that we get. So basically for power, we need to find... this door is locked. Waiting to automate the door. Yeah, I thought I'd set that. And then that's set to auto harvest. Yeah, okay. So they can come in there now, fix that floor. So we do need to find another steam geyser. We've got this over here. I reckon there's one over here. So I'm thinking, how's the stress levels? 53. If I get all of this set to 9 and get that done, people can breathe over here. We've got oxygen in here. Yeah. There we go. What's in there? Let's dig that. There's something hidden in there. See what's in that. Yeah, and if there is another steam geyser over there, sorry, a natural gas geyser, we need to get hooked up with that. We could do with another steam geyser as well. Oh, wrong irrigation. Yep, whatever. That's still waiting to be uprooted. What priority are these on? They're all on 9, so they'll get to those. I mean, we've got this other steam geyser up here, but we don't need any more water. But what I'm thinking is, we've got 2 other ways to get more power, or 3 other ways. We've got the natural gas geyser, if there is one on the right. We could set up some more of these to make hydrogen for this guy, but they're pretty slow in how much they make hydrogen. 112 grams a second. The hydrogen generator uses 100 grams a second, so I mean 2 of those should be constantly going, but it isn't. It just doesn't. It seems to be like a random thing. Hydrogen hubs, that should be 224 grams a second of hydrogen coming out of that, and it really isn't. So I mean there should be more hydrogen than we know what to do with in this setup. But as you can see, look, it's running now, but it's normally not running that much. I mean, it should be that we can add another one of those in. I mean, maybe we'll just do that, add another one of those in. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't thought of that before. Let's open this up and add another one in. What is all this made out of? Sandstone and stuff. Okay, we should... Let's set this to an 8. Yeah, we should be able to have another one of these in here. And that should be making... Let me just double check my figures there. Electrolyzer. Produces hydrogen, 112 grams a second of hydrogen. Yeah. Hydrogen generator uses 100 grams a second. Yeah. So we should have more than enough. Let's put that there. Oh, there's a ladder there. Okay, we'll deconstruct that. Let's deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Yeah, we'll put it as close to this as possible. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. How's the digging going over here? Going good. Right, is there any natural gas geysers? I can hear... I thought that was somebody dead. There was like some hair there. I can hear stuff over here. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I probably just missed it and it was there on the screen. But I'm thinking about this. Okay, right. Let's get that. Why won't it let me go? There. Okay, obviously it will. And then we'll get that closed off. And then I'll leave a little bit of space in there. And then we'll dig out whatever needs to be dug out here. Which is fine. It's just that. And then for power... I feel like I want to change my power cables set up here. Yeah, see, like that stopped. That should be producing more... I don't get it. I don't get why that is not producing enough even to keep that one going. Or maybe it is, and it's just... there's just not enough power to keep the system running all the time. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. That should be okay. That's going to power this, and it's going to add any excess to the battery. What have we got here? 480, 580, 680, 720. Yeah, so that should be fine on this wire. I tell you what it probably is that's what's happening. This is sort of losing power because that's mainly going to the rest of the system. Oh, I've added this onto that. Haven't I? No, I haven't. No, that's fine. We'll set that up. We'll see how that goes. We'll let them get to that. Unrefrigerated food. No, it's not there. Where's my coal guy? Is he still... yeah. We need more coal. We need more coal. I probably need to find and mine some coal. Oh, look, this thing grown. Pinch of pepper plants. That's another thing we can look into. Okay. Anything over here? Definitely sounds like it's up there, doesn't it? Definitely sounds like it's up there. Let's get a ladder. I don't want to dig into... oh, good grief. Yeah, I don't want to dig into that. That's going to let all of that out. That's going to let all of that out. Oh, my goodness. We've got to be careful here. We're going to drown our dupes. Oh, we found it. There it is. It's there. Natural gas geyser. I was just looking. It's there. Okay. Well, there we go. Let's just cancel all of that. Yeah, you don't need to do that. How are we going to get power from there to in here? Well, that's another project for another day, I think. We want to just wait until this stuff's finished down here and get this done. As they're not digging over there anymore, let's get all of that finished and see if we can stabilise that a bit. How's the things going here? You're still waiting to uproot. Yeah, I think they've got a lot of jobs to do. I think that's what it is. Which is fair enough. Well, I think we're invalid construction location. Well, that's okay because they'll do the floor. I think we're nearing this being solved. Hopefully. I think we need to add more water into this system here. We're not getting enough in to irrigate all of these. It may be I deconstruct a whole load of these. In fact, that may be what I do. I just don't think there's enough water. We're sort of getting coal. This little hatch here, he's working hard. I put another manual generator in here to try and help with the power production. I may just add one more because we're not quite getting enough power production going in our system. Yep. Poor dupes are going to be working on those a bit more. There we go. Still need these pipes to be finished. Can they not reach those? Oh, darn it, they're unreachable. I hate it when it says that. Okay, well, let's dig out some stuff over here so they can get to that. Let's dig out that. Let's cancel that and that. And let's dig out that as well. There we go. And then we can always finish that room off afterwards, can't we? So then we can start pumping out some of this instead of using those. So that means we're making less water. So what do you guys reckon? What do you reckon I should concentrate on next? Personally thinking, I think I need to try and get this natural gas geyser hooked up. And that could solve our power problems. And then that would take away from a lot of the other issues that we've got. Remove this natural gas generator. I don't think we need that one as well. And see how we go from there. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I think that should be good. Hit the big B with the T stain to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode tomorrow of Oxygen Not Included. Thank you for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Take care. Bye-bye.